Boot up the PC, my heart's in a quake. Sweaty palms gripping the mouse like a snake. Buttons mashed without a clue. In this pixel world, I'm gaming like a noob.
Hello, and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob, and I call myself S07E11. And if you're subscribed to the channel, I say thank you very much. And if you're not, I say please do, it would help me out a lot. Now, it's Thursday, so it's the Manchester United save, and we're going to start out against Fulham. And oh boy, do I have a surprise for you guys and girls coming in here now. Let's jump in to watch something really interesting. I like to say. Let's first see what players to use. I think we're going to use exactly the players that are on the bench. We have gotten Fofana injured for quite some time. I think we're going to take away that unavailable again. But we should have actually, I think I want to, where can he be? Where's our little friend? Alfie Divine, where are you? I think I put him up here, didn't I? Yes, I did. So I would like for him to take the position on the bench today. And Adam Ferguson is back. But he needs to be registered. All right. Currently not registered, although eligible for the next fixture, providing he is registered in time. All right. I will try and see if I have room for him, because I called him back because West Ham didn't play him. So, yeah, he's back at my office now, and he's going to be the reserve keeper here. And we're going to try to get Sidal to be first choice in the under-23 in some way. And I don't know how, but I would have liked to be able to be in a bit more control over the under-23 and under-18, decide a bit more without having to play the games, because it would take too much time. But more rules. I would like to be able to tell them more rules. Player has been made available for the under-23. That's good. Yeah, let's have a look here now. Yeah, I think it's the best team. And there, I just want to end that conversation as well. Also, when I said that I want more control over the under-23 and under-18 team, is that even though Kelly-Bona and Sidal is in the under-23, I want them to use first of all David Sidal. I want that to be the first choice so that he gets as much playtime as possible, and only let Kelly-Bona play when the games collide, so to speak, when we have a game the same time as the under-23, so he can't play for the under-23. That's the only time I want Kelly-Bona to take the position away from from Sidal. Sorry about that. But I think we have the team that I want to play today. So we're going to submit the team. And here comes the surprise. Go to match. Look at this. Paul Scholes. Paul Scholes bought from Bayern Munich to Fulham just a couple of days ago. Now that makes me a bit scared, to be honest, because I know how he could score for us. Now, we don't want him to score against us. That's for... yeah, we certainly want to stop him, but I am a bit nervous. I'm not going to lie. He was a tremendous goal scorer for us. And I'm just hoping I have done the right thing when I sold him. I think he played 3 games for Bayern Munich. And then he... Oh, Anthony Woodall, 1-0. As I said, Bayern Munich, I think Bayern Munich bought him for £46.5 million. And then now Fulham bought him for 29-something million pounds. And he only played 3 games for Bayern Munich. So that was a weird one. But, yeah. We certainly don't want him to score against us, that's for sure. We wish him all the best in all the other games of the season, but not against us. Oh, is that a gaming through? And, oh. Come on. The important thing is 3 points, of course, and if they just have to score, of course, it would be a bit interesting if he were the scorer, but I certainly don't want him to score so that he makes them win over us. We don't want to lose against Fulham or lose points against Fulham, and especially not because of a former player. Ooh, this is dangerous. We don't have to worry about the former player then. Come on. You kidding me? Horrible, horrible, horrible defense there. We're too worried about Paul Squirrels, I guess. We don't want to give him anything. Here they come again. Oh, come on. Come on, United. Oh, good one. No. Come on. Yes. Esteves. Bellingham. Delict. Barachile. Bellingham. Barachile. Delict. Yes, Barachile. Stockbridge. Adeyemi on the way here. Adeyemi. Ah, oh, come on. Dang it. Barachile good there. Come on, United. We need to put another goal in here now. We need to take the lead again, please. There we go. Boucher. Woodall. Ah, come on. Delict. Bellingham. Esteves. Boucher. And... no. Arendia. Stockbridge. Esteves. Bellingham. Stockbridge. Long ball to Boucher. Boucher gets it to Esteves. Esteves on the run here. Shoots. Ah, come on. We're not in the bit lucky today, that's for sure. And we need 3 points here today. We need to have 9 points when this episode is over, that's for sure. Because these are 3 games that we are supposed to win. So we do really want to win them as well, of course. Here's Esteves. Esteves, Adeyemi, yes! 2-1 Manchester United. Yes. Hoo-ha. That felt good. Felt dang good. Good ball. Adeyemi with a good run as well. And places it so lovely down the corner there. So we're 2-1 up. Now let's go United. Oh, come on. Yes. De Gea, still a goalkeeper for us, but it is his last season, which is of course disappointing. Let's have a look. Esteves to Barachile. Delict, Barachile. Esteves, Delict. Woodall! Ooh! Anthony Woodall, that was close. Horribly close, I would say. Come on. Come on, United. Long ball out to that Corella. I don't like him. He scored. And there's both Paul Squirrels and Rodrigo something misjudged that one. That's lucky. Davis, Florian, Davis, Stockbridge, Bellingham, Woodall, Bouger, Estevez, to Delict. Looked like he passed all the way back to De Gea. But Ashila is not good today. And yeah, I'm actually not going to go with that. I'm actually going to go with, I'm not happy with the performance because we haven't played well. We have let them get way too many chances. They are not a team that we should be struggling against, but that is something we're doing. We have a very good side on the pitch. It's not a lot of young players that don't know what they're doing. It's a good side, and they really should be able to handle Fulham without any major issues. Florian Ritz to Estevez. Bellingham, Estevez. Oh, come on. Stockbridge. Oh. Bellingham getting that one off the pitch. Come on, United. It's the second half here, and I'm trying to look if there's anybody tired that we need to take it, so that we need to take off or something. I don't see any problem at the moment. Bellingham is getting down there, so he jumped down now, so that's Alfie Devine's going to come in. Florian Ritz with a corner. Who's the player walking away there? Is that Bellingham? Yes, it could be. Is this going to be a penalty here? Are we going to get a penalty? It's going to be a VAR check for it. And penalty is awarded. Can we score as well here now? Who's up for it? Is it Adeyemi or Woodall? It's Adeyemi, and it's a goal! It's 3-1 for Manchester United. Thank you. Estevez is very tired as well. Morgan's going to come on in. We have nobody to take Stockbridge position. So what I'm actually going to do is give Sidal the opportunity to play a couple of minutes here to see if he can do something for us here. Divine, Stockbridge, Bouger, Pierce, Divine, and he shoots! Ooh, nice shot by Divine. Only the keeper stopped that one from going up in the cross section. Pierce, Divine, Delict. Here we go. Morgan Pierce, ball to Florian, who puts it in. It's 4-1. Thank you very much. That should make it all over. We should be winning this game now. 3 points for Manchester United. Just what we need to keep the pressure on Chelsea and Liverpool beneath us. It's marvelous. If we can win the league again, I'm going to be very happy. Especially since we are making a lot of changes through the seasons here. We are rebuilding something, and I don't know if we really need to. Oh, let's look at this. Woodall. Oh, look at that. Anthony Woodall. Well, we're certainly going to try and sign him a new contract after this season, that's for sure. Or should I say, at the beginning of the next season, we're going to try and sign a new contract that will start after the next season. So that we'll keep him on the same salary as he has now for the next season as well. That would be perfect. Good little ship. Now, of course, that can cost us a lot of money if he has a very successful end to this season where he scores a lot of goals, develops a lot and everything. then he's going to be asking for a very high contract, of course, and that's going to be a problem. But other than that, we are in for a golden event here. Paul Squirrels has been really bad today. That's nice to see. Florian, and ooh. But I hope he'll be scoring a lot of goals for Fulham in the future, as long as it's not against us, as I said. We do want him to be a winner with Fulham, and he hasn't played more than 3 games for Bayern Munich either, so that should be something that we should consider when we think about it, because because it's going to take him a couple of games before he's going to come into it, finding his form and everything. But should we have a little look at him? Let's do that. This is Paul Squirrels, and he is now 19 years old, so he's still a young lad, but I just felt the potential was not there to become a really great striker. And looking at his career stats here, he only stayed for a season in Bayern Munich. That's actually very surprising. And he didn't play 3 games. I read 3 games was what he played in Bayern Munich. He didn't play a real competition game. He played 7 games in non-competitive. Yeah, he did, sorry. There's 1 cup, 1 continental, so 2 games. He scored a goal there in the continental. So he did play 2 games. But why doesn't that show up here? No appearances. I don't care. I think maybe it is that you only have the league games here. Yes, it is. I think it should be the other way around, to be honest. The complete season's stats should be here, and then you sort it up down here. I don't know why you only have the league games in that section up here, and then you have to make yourself plus it all together down here and stuff like that. I think that's, to be honest, kind of stupid. But you shouldn't include the international, of course. It's what you play for Manchester United that should be standing here, and nothing else. You could have a separate column after that as well, where you could have the international being showed or something like that. That wouldn't take up too much space. But as I said, I do not feel that this is the right way to show the stats on this thing. But yeah, so now he's in Fulham and he's made his first game. So that's interesting. And we have played the first game of this episode, and I guess I'll just see you in the next game. And so we hear second game of this episode, away against Watford. It's really being a hard thing to go through this episode because it's January, so it's going very slow. Everything that I'm doing takes a long time. So but it looks like we're about to sign one Diogo Costa. Let's jump into this one here. And we haven't signed him yet, but we have registered Adam Ferguson. If we get Diogo Costa, because we are in contract negotiation with him at the moment, he won't sign this season. He will sign when the season is over. So when David De Gea leaves the club, Diogo Costa comes in. So we have hopefully found a new first choice keeper that at least could be somewhere around David De Gea in quality. That's what I hope. Doesn't look like I'm going to be putting much more effort into Adam Ferguson because it doesn't look like he's going to become anything great to be honest. He's only 22. As a goalkeeper, that's a child, but yeah. David Sidal is on his way out to, I think Barnsley is the team that is trying to get a loan for him. Yes, Barnsley. And they have promised in that case to have him as a first choice keeper. And that was too good of an offer not to take. So, yeah. Maybe David Sidal will get some first team football down there. Now, do we need to change anything? I think Fofana is still injured, aren't he? Yes, he's away for another 4 weeks. So I think we have the best we can on the bench, or on the pitch and the bench. Maybe Harper instead of Verbruggen. Govidosi or Gosidovi, we would love to bring him back into the team, but I don't see any way for that. Unless any of the... Nope. I think we're going to play like this. So, yeah, let's just start the game. It's away against Watford, so it should be somewhat easier game. Hopefully, we will be able to win this game with a couple of goals. Who knows? But, yeah, the interesting news is that it seems like we could have Diogo Costa as our goalkeeper for the next season. And that is something that I'm really looking forward to. If we get him, it's going to cost us $50 million straight up. And then we're going to have to do installments with a combined sum of £40 million. So he is going to cost us £90 million. Lots of money, that's for sure. But if he can replace David De Gea, then he's worth every penny. Because it's going to be hard to find a keeper that can... Oh, come on. Watford takes the lead. Well, that's a major disappointment. Such a disappointment. Come on, De Gea. I know it's your last season. Let's end it with a bang. We are soon to play Champions League again. 16th of February. We are going to be back and play away against Leipzig. Red Bull or Brussenballen. Leipzig. So, yeah. Bouger. Florian. Come on. But, yeah. Really excited about getting Costa to United. I just pumped that fifth. Oh! Every time I got a rejection about those £50 million for him, I just made the offer again, and eventually Costa were so mad at Newcastle that they felt the need to try to accept, and they told me that I had to pay £55 million straight up, and then 46 or 45 point something. It should end up at £101 million, something like that. And I lowered it to 50 and to 40. And yeah, they accepted that. Maybe I should have lowered it even more. But at least we got to negotiate with Costa. Now we equalize here, which is marvelous. Esteves, the scorer. And I think David De Gea, if we look at David De Gea, his salary is 200,000. And we have brought that down from his... he had a salary of I think it was almost 300,000. I think he was up to 300,000 or something like that at one point. And if we get Diogo Costa, he has demanded £125,000 a week for a 5-year contract, and I'm satisfied with that. That's actually something really great, because we're getting Costa at 28. That's when a goalkeeper or any player is supposed to be in his prime, and we're still going to get well, at least I would say at least 5 years of Costa being good enough to play for us. And so yeah, and after those 5 years, he might not be good enough to continue. So that means that if Costa can play as good as De Gea, or be as an important goalkeeper for us as De Gea has been, then we get it for a lot less money. And that is, of course, a very good concern for us. I mean, yes, it's going to cost the 90 millions is a lot of money, but the salaries is what I really want to keep down, because if we can stop losing a whole lot of money every month, I mean, I know that. Whoa! I know that we're going to lose money. That's just given. We are such a big club that we need to have quite high salaries in order for us to win trophies. But we do need to keep the salary down to a minimum. So if we can lose 30 or 40 million a year on salary, or I mean, altogether, we will go a couple of 100 million in. We will earn a couple of 100 millions a year. So yeah. Esteves. Oh, come on. So yeah, I'm very pleased with this transaction, but the question is still, will we get him? Oh no, we couldn't score there. Close one, I would say. So Diogo Costa to Manchester United looks like a very possible arrangement. Now, of course, there could always be another club coming in for him and snap him up right in front of us. But as it looks now, it looks like we are going to get Diogo Costa as the next keeper. Let's say Karim Adeyemi makes it 3-1. Super, super, super. Come on. Can we say that we're up to 6 points of the 9 that we want out of this episode? And of course we have one more game to play after this one. So yeah, things are looking good at the moment, but Liverpool is keeping up with us quite well. Chelsea has dropped a bit, I saw. They were 4 points after us at the moment, and that's good. Maybe Mbappe couldn't last all the way. Maybe he's going to become injured or something, and then they are not good enough without him. I don't know. But for some reason, Chelsea are no longer impossible to beat, I guess. Oh. Thank you, Esteves. 3-1 at half-time. There is a possibility Adam Ferguson will come into this game. I haven't really decided yet, but I feel that it is something that I want to do. But we have to take a close look at the players on the pitch and who needs to come off and stuff like that because of fatigue. Now, there's an entire week until the next game as well against Blackburn, so there's no worry there. They will all come back in fitness for that game, unless they get injured. Oh, here we go, Esteves, Adeyemi. Oh, Esteves! Come on. I'm going to try that. I mean, we need to take a risk or two. Oof. Goal kick for United. And Adam Ferguson has arrived, just coming back from West Ham, and now he's playing for us again. Ah, come on. Too bad. Pickering, Sensei, Torres, Pickering, Sensei. Now, we don't know what type of players we get from the under or the youth candidates that are coming up. That's going to be interesting, of course. We also going to be searching a lot of clubs and stuff like that to try and find other clubs, new players and stuff like that. Search among the 16-year-olds and find hot prospects in the clubs. Go through a lot of clubs and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess that's something that we really want to do, and I hope to be able to find a couple of promising players around. Most hopeful, of course, is that hopefully what I'm hoping the most for is, of course, that we have some of our own youth candidates being brilliant prospects. That would be the most lovely thing, of course. But that's hard. But yeah, I'm not going to give up on that, of course. And I'm enjoying the Manchester United save at the moment. We've been playing good. We're top of the table again. Being out of the Carabao Cup is, of course, a bit of a disappointment. But at the same time, I don't feel that we have a broad enough troop in order to give it all in every competition. And for me, number one is always the league. Number two is the FA Cup. Number three, Champions League. Or they, from season to season, them two can actually vary. But number one is always the league. That's for sure. Now, I always try to win everything. Ooh. But if I have two finals coming up, the most important is, let's say we have Liverpool. We're going to face Liverpool in the league, and if we win that game, we win the league. And the next week, we're going to play the Champions League final. I am actually going to use the best I can in... I am going to prioritize to use the best players in the Premier League game against Liverpool in that case. Or even if it's Watford I'm faced with in that situation, to be honest. Estevez a bit tired here. Morgan Pearce going to come in. Stockbridge is going to come off, and Alfie Devine, and there we score again. It's Woodall. Now, I like this. Woodall seems to be making a lot of noise at the moment, and I have a feeling it's going to be a hard time negotiating contract with him next season. But, yep, we're just going to have to take that. I'm happy about him having a good end to this season. Let's hope he can stay free from injuries. And hope he can develop. Oh, let's add Adeyemi. Oh, 4-1. I'm very pleased with 4-1. I don't... they don't have to score any more goals. Of course, I'm always happy to see my team score, but yeah. Very happy with 4-1, and we keep possession of that number one spot in the league, which is the most important thing. And I think that's the way it should be. Winning your league at home should always be the highest sorry, priority there is. Now, I know that there wouldn't be the high interest that there is for the Champions League wouldn't be there if we would only have every European team's champions in it. But personally, that's actually the way I would love to have it. I would only want the #1 team in the countries competing for that, like it was before, like it was when it was the European Cup. To be honest, I don't really like the new way that the Champions League is played either. I was hoping that Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester City would all end up outside of going through to the next round of the Champions League in real life, because then I think that they would have changed it back, because the power of those clubs would have been too much, and there would have been too much complaint about the new system, and then they would have changed that. But I think, wasn't Paris... Did they all manage to survive, or did Paris go out? No, they all managed to survive. That was an offside. They all managed to survive, but in the very next round, Manchester City and Real Madrid is going to face each other. So, yeah. And in some way, Pep Guardiola needs to get his ship in order, or they won't stand a chance in the way that they play. They've played the last couple of months. They will not be able to beat Real Madrid, that's for sure, if they continue to play like they have. So, yeah. Now, many people say that Pep Guardiola is the best manager ever. And yes, in some ways, I would agree. Now, there is, of course, something that Pep Guardiola hasn't done. And that is to be in charge of a team that doesn't have the financial situation to be the richest club in the country. Even if Barcelona wasn't the richest club, they still had the most expensive players. Bayern Munich would probably win the German league with just about any decent manager, and he never managed to win Champions League with them. So I don't know. I think it's for me to see Pep as the absolute best manager. I want him to do something like Ferguson did with Aberdeen, and if he managed with that, yes, I would say that he's better than Ferguson. Ferguson never managed to do all the things that what should I say, Pep Guardiola did with Barcelona. He did a lot of good things with Barcelona, so yes. Anyway, 4-1 win here, full time, and I guess I'll just see you in the next and last game of this episode. And so we're here, last game of this episode. Let's just start by going in here to inbox, and I'm going to go down to Wednesday, because I'm very certain that's where everything happened. Costa set to sign for Man United, and yeah, you can see here it's going to cost us £90 million. I think that's kind of given for a keeper that most likely will be our first keeper for long time forward, the 5 years that he's signed at least. Wages 125 per week, which I'm satisfied with. I'm going to try to keep it at that, even if we lose him after 5 years. I don't think we will. He will be 33 when that contract runs out, and I think he will be happy just to sign a new contract with us. He's got an appearance fee of 25,000, clean sheet of 31,000. I think it's all unused sub at 6.25. I think that's all reasonable. The only question is he really that good then? But looking at the numbers here, it seems like he is. I mean, yeah, he should be at least as good as David De Gea, I feel. So, yeah, let's hope that he is. But for now, we're going to jump into the very last game that we have to play this episode. And that is away to Blackburn. And yeah, now we need to find somebody that can take that position on the bench. Carroll, Gosidovi is a bit irritated that he's not getting to play. I think we're going to do like this today. To rest Andy Stockbridge and to give Dovey and Alfie some time in the team as well. Anything else? Maybe we'll rest David De Gea today. Give him a day off to sit on the bench and give Ferguson the start and see what happens. Fofana still out. And I'm thinking maybe Schmidt should play as well. Let's give him the opportunity to try out. Is there anything else I want to destroy here? No, but is there anything else I want to... I think I'm satisfied with this, to be honest. What happens if I change the... Ooh, that seems to be even better. Should we play like that instead? I'm going to try that for a change and see what happens. And yeah, I don't think Divine's going to play as a Mazzala though. Well, it looks like he's supposed to be playing like that or as a ball winning. Well then, I'm not going to be the one to argue. But let's kick this game off and see what we can do against Blackburn. We are, of course, huge favourites. And Diogo Costa, as I said, will sign for us, or have signed for us, but won't start his career, his Manchester United career, until this season is over. So that gives me a couple of training games or pre-season games with him and so on, which is going to be good. Blackburn's lineup, and then we have our lineup. You can see Gerrard was manager for that team. And I feel like I have made a little decision. When it comes to this save, I feel like I have made the decision that my character here is 56, and that gives me the feeling that I want to keep this up for what will it be? 24 more years. I want to keep it going until my character is 80, and once we reach that, this save is over, no matter how good or bad it goes, and we're going to summarize it at that point and say farewell. I think that will be a good thing. I mean, I might get the sack long before that, but yeah, that's where we're going to draw this thing here. We're going to try to rebuild this team, and we're going to have to try to rebuild it a couple of times if we're going to play for another 24 seasons. That's a lot of seasons. So yeah, Esteves, Alayemi, oh, and I think I will probably stay longer than Ferguson did if I manage to stay on all those years. I think Ferguson had 27, and I think we've already played 6 seasons or something, so it will be something around 30 seasons. Interesting. Bellingham. Divine. Estevez. Ooh. That's interesting. Lamptey. Estevez. Lamptey gets it in there, and oh, Schmidt is there. Now, they are dead last. They have mastered up 8 points in total this season. So we really shouldn't be having any problems with them, but who knows. We do have a couple of reserve players, especially Ferguson in goal and stuff like that, so it could be a problem, who knows. Delict, Bellingham, Lamptey, Delict, Schmidt, Divine, Florian gets it to Adeyemi. Good run from Adeyemi, but not so good finish, I must say. He should have finished that a lot better. Florian with the corner. Oh, that's a bad corner. Really bad one. Thiago Estevez, one of the better players as usual. And I feel that most of those young lads that we were hoping was going to become superstars are getting there now. They're getting better and better. Estevez seems to be reaching really high now. Woodall seems... Oh, look at that! And Estevez misses that one, but he was offside. Estevez seems to be reaching heights. Seems like he's becoming a really top player for us. Stockbridge is developing more and more. I think it's good that he gets to rest in this game as well and concentrate on training. Maybe that can help him develop as well. I don't think it's too good to play every single week. Florian. Oh. Now we have been a lot better than Blackburn, but still we haven't managed to score. And that's important if we want to win this. Really important. And yeah, we're going to be... I'm not happy with the performance. Seems like they were all getting motivated here. That's good. Bellingham. Delict. Schmidt. Divine. Schmidt. Davis. Florian. Or long ball to Adeyemi. Come on. Gets too far off there. Gets it back to Lamptey. To Bellingham. Delict. Bellingham. Ah, come on. That pass there. Ah, Divine. Well done. Nope. We are supposed to create chances, not Blackburn. Oh, come on. Stop this. Come on, run, 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 run. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, that was horrible to see. Unless you're a Blackburn supporter, of course, then that was very beautiful. The goal in itself was, of course, very good, very beautiful to look upon and everything, but yeah, from a defensive sort of way, from my side of the story, that was horrible. And I'm going to demand more. Come on. Who do we change here? Well, that's the 3 changes. Not much more I can think about. Florian, Divine, Bellingham, Woodall. Oh! Get a corner out of that though. With 3 changes coming up here now. Balachile coming in for Schmidt. So no goalkeeper change. Ah, come on. Don't mess up with me here at the end of it. That was a bit of a laggy situation there. The screen was choppy. Come on, Davis, Divine, Florian, Barachile, Dovey, Delict, Lamptey, Estevez, Arayeme. Trying to reach Divine there. He does. Gets it up to Harper. Oh, come on. Liverpool topping. They're top of the table. And they still haven't played today. Oh, God. Why are we always having to have one of these games? I don't care. I'm going to do something here now. We're going to go... Can we go higher with that? Yes. We're going to go all the way there. Stay on feet. I think we're going to have it like that now. In possession, we're going to play more direct. We're going to play with... Yep, that's the way we're going to play. Davis. Dovey. Arayeme. There's Harper. Florian. Gets it back. Oh, tries to get it back to Harper, but he couldn't. And I have to click the confirm up there. I get so irritated with that. That really pisses me off, to be honest. I am confirming it by... Oof. I can't take him off. I don't have any changes to do. Oh, come on. Florian. Harper. Florian. Davis. No. They're playing very compact down there now, and there's no way we're getting in there. Can we move them up? I don't think it's going to help, but yeah, let's try. We need to try something. 4 minutes of added time. And it seems like Blackburn's going to beat us. This really pisses me off. How can we play this extremely badly against them? I don't know what to say. They get a penalty as well? Oh, how nice. I think it was a free kick for us, maybe. They keep the ball here now. Nothing we can do to score. We don't seem to be able to win back the ball even. If we can't win back the ball, we can't score. And yeah. This is really, really irritating. Come on. They're playing with us. They're toying with us. We're like cones out there. Look how they play football here, and we just stand and watch. That was horrible. Last game of this episode as well. Well, going through here, then I'm going to throw my water bottle. No excuses. Yeah, I don't care if you seem demotivated. Oh, I get so mad. These games really pisses me off. Oh, well, I'm just going to have to accept it, of course. But, oh, my God, do I really get mad at these? We needed that win. We needed a victory to keep the pressure on Liverpool, but no. Of course not. You're going to lose there. Crap. Yeah, I don't care. And they battled last in the table, beating the first in the table, and we are just... I mean, we're not first anymore. Schmidt said for a pay increase. Well, he did not deserve that after this game. Yeah, lots of, but they faces inquest. All right. No, we only let one goal in. Don't put it all on Adam Ferguson. We couldn't score. That's the big problem. We need to be able to score in games against the bottom team. We lost 1-0 against the team that had just picked up 8 points before that game. Don't blame the goalkeeper. Yes, it might have been a stupid mistake or whatever, but don't blame him. Letting one goal in against that team is not the end of the world. It's the end of the world that they couldn't score. That's just the way it is. Now, going through the finances, we can see we still have 44 million. They haven't pulled the 50 million pounds from my account for Costa. They had pulled it from the transfer budget. So, yeah. Club vision is still the same, I guess. Club info is still the same. Competition, second in the league. I don't like it. Leipzig is the next Champions League game. Brighton is the next game, I think. And the next FA Cup game. Let's hope we can go through in the FA Cup. Carabao Cup, Hull City. Not funny at all. And the Community Shield, we won. Let's see the schedule. Let's see what type of games we're going to play in the next episode. We're actually going to play the FA Cup against Brighton away. Then we play Leicester in the league at home. And we end the next episode with our away game in the Champions League. First knock-up round against, let's see if I can pronounce it, Rasenball Sport Leipzig. So that's going to be interesting. And yeah, do come back and look at that. Medical Center, we now have Wesley Fofana out for another 3 weeks. We have Thiago Esteves out for about 5 days. And what else? Is there anything else we want to go through before we end this? No, I don't know. I still haven't gotten any suggestions how you want me to go through more things or anything. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Yeah, as I said, 7 days until the Brighton game. Yeah. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I actually thought I was going to get the 9 points after the first wins. I was pretty sure we were going to beat Blackburn, but Blackburn, I mean, they had only 7 points before they met us. The 8 point was because one of the games that they had played against was when it was a draw there in the beginning of the game. That's why they had 8 points. That was a live table. Holy smokes. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed the episode. Do like, subscribe, leave a little comment, share with your friends. Stay safe out there. Have heaps of fun. And I'll just end with bye 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 bye.
Boot up the PC, my heart's in a quake. Sweaty palms gripped in the mouse like a snake. Buttons mashed without a clue. In this pixel world, I'm gaming like a noob. Loading screen feels like eternity's graph.